Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be asking people about the stabbing that happened on the metro in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you guys don't know what happened, obviously I can't post the video on YouTube, but a black male stabbed a Ukrainian girl with a knife. I don't know where he stabbed her exactly, but obviously she bled out and died. So we're going to be asking people, why do we always see these attacks happen from one group of people? And is pattern recognition racist? Are we allowed to call out these things? Does race play a factor at all in these situations? Let's go find out. Did you hear about the stabbing that happened today in North Carolina, in Charlotte?
Is this going to be a political thing? I
mean, it's not political. It's a stabbing.
No.
Yeah, so I'm not going to show you the actual stabbing, but I'll show you like the moments leading up to it.
Okay.
So this, she's our Ukrainian refugee. That guy's obviously he's black, and they don't know each other. But he takes out a knife, and then stabs her. She bleeds out. She dies. Why do we always see the perpetrator being black?
Man, I don't know. I love all people. My roommates are black. I'm done.
Some people are making this about race and saying, you know, they never see white people do this or Asian people do this. Do you think we should call that out, or should we just judge all the individuals?
I don't think we should call that out. I don't know what the background was, but I don't know if there's other reportings of white people stabbing other white people, but I will say I'm a huge true crime fan, and there's a lot of true crime stories that involve a lot of different races, so I don't think it's specific to one race, and I don't think it needs to be called out.
Attacks her.
Jesus Christ.
So she bleeds out, she dies.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that situation? Why does this happen, and why does it always seem like it's one particular group kind of always doing it?
That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know. I feel like that's very pointed towards something. I don't know about. Yeah, what do you mean by that, I guess?
Okay. Do you think we should call out the people who do it, or do you think it has absolutely nothing to do with race and it's just a person?
I think that's a lot to be generalizing about. I feel like you're pointing it towards that, and I don't agree with that. It's like one group of people. Like, I don't know. That's very.
What do you think of that? Do you think some people are making it like about race, that they never see like white or Asian people do it? What are your thoughts on that?
I guess who is saying that? I mean, that's my first thought. I mean, what do you mean? Like, are you saying that the race, like, it's expected? Is that what you mean?
I guess, some people say they always see like one group of people, usually blacks or Hispanics at a lesser extent, doing these type of things, but you never really see, whites or Asians doing something like that. Do you think race matters in this context, or no?
I mean, race matters in this context of, I guess, a difficult question, because I don't think I agree that I think you do see a many spectrum of people that do violent acts, and if you're saying it's more prevalent in a black community, you could try to understand why, or kind of the demographics of an area. So is it important? I would say it's important to look at where people are coming from who are doing it. Is it how they're raised? Do they have a lower economic privilege? That kind of opportunity.
Some people are making this about race. Do you think we should call out that the person was black who was doing it, or does that not matter at all?
I'd say it doesn't really matter in the context, but
Do you think it matters?
I don't really want to be in a video on the internet discussing this topic.
Why shouldn't we discuss? Isn't it important to shed light on this?
Yeah, I don't want to be in this video.
sorry.
Okay. Well, let's say like statistically, which I mean, it is true that black people they commit the most crime, most violent crime by far. Do you think it has to do something with their race, or is it just how they're brought up?
I don't think it has anything to do with race. I think everything has to do with background.
So not like even 1%.
No.
So do you think people are different from their races, or is it just skin color and that's it? That's where it ends.
I think it's just skin color. And of course, like ethnic background and geographical background.
Have you ever seen a white or Asian person do that?
Dude, that's really what this is? That's crazy, bro. You really don't think white people do that?
I've never seen it. I've never seen that.
You've never seen it?
No.
It's because you just watch all the same shit. That's crazy, bro.
Well, no, because it always happens from one group of people. So is it racist to call that out?
It is racist to call that out. What do you mean it's not racist to call? You think white people don't stab people? You don't think Asian people stab people? That's crazy.
Not at the rates they do. Not even close. You don't think that's true?
crazy.
Like the
I don't think
statistics
so.
literally say that.
The statistics literally say that, and then the statistics.
So I mean, you
I
could.
don't want to do this.
All right.
That's racist, though. That's not racist.
Is it racist to like call it out and say like it's they always see black people doing it?
I think a blank statement of always see is too general. You could say it's a fact, like this percent of stabbings happen by black population, but also black population, do they come from the States? Are they from another country? And, you know, I think those are important things to look at.
Do you know like the interracial crime percentages, like black on white versus white on black?
Nope, I don't. But I have to say it. I need to catch my train.
No problem. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Do you think we're physically different?
I think, yeah, in some aspects.
So
Athletically different. I know that African Americans are a lot better at running than other races, but I think mentally, no. I think there's a difference.
If we're different physically, wouldn't it make sense that we're different mentally? Like our skull shapes are even like shaped differently. The way our brain works is literally different. Well, like, why do you think people are scared to call it out, or they say there's no differences? And wouldn't it make sense? Like, they obviously evolved in a certain part of the world. It's always hot. You know, they have fruits year round, and you know, different people came from colder climates. You know, they ate different food. So wouldn't it make sense how their brain operates?
Well, what is the difference in the brain? You said there's a difference.
Yeah.
What is
So
it?
I mean, on average, black people's IQ is a lot lower than like white people's or Asians or even Jews. And yeah, obviously, if you look at the philosophers, the inventors, they're usually white. And then again, you look at the NBA, it's mostly black. So do you think it would be beneficial to call out these differences and people work on their strengths instead of saying everyone is equal, we all should take the same paths?
Well, I think when you're putting it in perspective of there's a lot of more black people in the NBA and a lot more white people were philosophers, I think that goes back to early racism where black people didn't have the opportunity to do education, to have education and do philosophy. And you see them in other sports fields because those are the opportunities they had. They grew up with a basketball court and a basketball. They didn't need expensive equipment and everything. So I think it all goes back to early segregation and racism, and maybe that does need to be addressed, but when it's going back to stabbings and crimes, I think that's more of a background thing, of a mental thing, of all the things that are going on in your psyche rather than your race.
How come like Africa, they literally invented nothing in like sub-Saharan Africa? Like, why is that? We have the same time on Earth. You know, the only difference is obviously our race and where we came from. Like, why is that?
Well, I was a history major, and I'll say that history is written by the people that they want you to know what happened. So I think there maybe is a lot that happened in Africa, and we just don't know about it.
You think they invented something?
Egypt's in Africa. Egypt was one of the greatest early civilizations.
I mean, it was in northern Africa, and those people were white.
It's still Africa.
No, but I'm saying like sub-Saharan Africa, because obviously it's different, North Africa, and then you know, where the mountains. How come they don't invent anything nowadays? Like if you say, you know, maybe history was buried, maybe it was, but how come they don't do anything today?
I think everything's already invented outside of technology for people like rich people like Elon Musk, who's doing Tesla and stuff like that. I don't know what else there is to invent.
Inventions are like making something new, so there's always stuff to invent, right?
Oh, what do you think they should invent?
I mean, I don't know. Whatever they can come up with.
And I agree.
All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. Clearly, people here in New York don't want to acknowledge that we have differences racially. They don't want us to see color. It's only our skin color. It doesn't matter. Treat the individual individually, or it's socioeconomic factors. I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think we should point out these facts and what we see in front of our eyes, or should we just stay blind to it? Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.